pass. But Thornton is going to get us underway. Could be an old Scottish final. Could meet his old mucker Gary Anderson, who is the favourite to go on and lift the title today, having lost in the final 24 hours ago. And Ian White, well, he looked like he was heading home at 5-2 down against Jeffrey Desvan in his quarter-final match.
85.
But he managed to up the ante and turn that match around. Thornton, in getting to this stage, has beaten Sven Groen, Mark Barilli and Martin Schindler to win his board before seeing off Darren Webster and Vincent van der Voort, both by 6-3 scorelines.
58.
As I mentioned, reached the final of Players' Championship 9.
$100.
Here in Wigan. And interestingly, 4 of the titles
100.
that Robert Thornton has won have come here at Robin Park in Wigan, including 3 in 2014.
$81.
Well, Ian White has got the chance to break through in the first leg. 93 left after 12 darts. Is he going for the bullseye? Well, he's gone for the 19s. He's taken a gamble and he got really nowhere near the treble. And in the end, doesn't give himself a dart.
53.
Robert Thornton could punish him here. A famous shot. Stayed there for double 9, but just missed it. And Ian White might think again about refusing a dart at the bull. Double 10. Slide to the left, but he's gone to the right, and Thornton looked pretty happy about that. He's a good double 4 man, Robert Thornton. He couldn't find that, but he does find double 2 and holds on to his throw in the first leg.
$100.
His slide down the rankings has seen him fall behind Ian White on the PDC Order of Merit.
121.
Had been a top 10 player, been in the Premier League for 3 seasons, but now ranked 14th in the world, and he's got that £150,000 World Grand Prix prize check to come off. In fact, that may have been 100 when he won it back in 2015, but still a huge chunk of money still to come off his ranking, so he'll be pretty pleased with the recent success, and if he can claw back 10 grand of that today, it won't go amiss. But Ian White looking to claw his way into contention with the first 180.
134.
Thornton first to a finish, though, because Ian White was unable to leave one.
$50.
And that's not very helpful at all. 106, and a good chance for Thornton to double his lead.
Yeah. 46.
Well, it's not a disaster. Might still get 2 darts at double. Then again, Ian White wants double top to prevent that opportunity.
Shot and the second leg to Ian.
And the 109 has gone.
Third leg is Robert to throw. 61. 92. 97.
'Ian White, in reaching this semi-final, started his day with a 6-4 victory against Simon Stevenson. Then beat Warwick Sheffer 6-1 and Josh Payne 6-2 before seeing off Gerwin Price, also 6-2. Then had to come back from 5-2 down against Jeffrey Disvan. But is the highest seeded player left of the 4 players to reach the semi-finals? Number 5 seed Ian White.
177.
And that's a great visit. Gets himself down to a finish. Thornton is seeded number 24.
85.
Had been in danger of dropping out of the seedings before he reached that final a few weeks ago here. Treble 19 would leave him a shot at the bullseye, and he's got that. Has to step across. And what a shot.
107.
Oh, it's not in. He looks in. Robert Thornton's turn. He's got a clear target. And that was probably just as close.
90. Yeah, 96 scored.
So 25 apiece. White goes the Thornton route. And lands double 2 to break.
Third leg to Ian.
And land the first real blow of this semi-final bout.
Fourth leg, it's Ian to throw. Seven. 57. Oh dear. 55.
Well, a scratchy start to this 4th leg, and Thornton looking to take advantage.
140.
Having just been broken. White needs to match Robert Thornton's last visit, really, to wrestle back control of this leg. It is his throw.
134.
And he effectively does that by finding 2 big trebles. Thornton
134.
provides an action replay to get himself down to the biggest finish of the lot. Both players missed the bullseye for spectacular checkouts in the previous leg. Robert Thornton is not going to be forced into this because Ian White's just scored 10.
$100.
The ton will do after the 10 from his opponent. Now he's tending to his equipment. Not sure what he was doing. Maybe just a snap stem or pierced flight. But whatever alteration he made, it seems to have done the trick. Gets himself down to a finish. And he's going to get a go at it because Robert Thornton has committed the cardinal sin and missed the big number, denying himself a shot at tops. He's not going to be punished in this visit at least. White will leave the same equation for himself. And when Robert Thornton's at his best, he doesn't miss double tops, but he's pulled it low. And he's pulled that one wide And he's pulled that
35.
one low as well. And Robert Thornton has had chances in this match, but he hasn't taken them so far. Ian White to move 3-1 ahead.
Game
No
shot.
problem
And the fourth
for
leg
Diamond
to-
White.
Fifth leg is Robert to throw. $44. $180.
A 180 to kick off this fifth leg for Ian White, and he seems firmly in control of this semi-final.
$81.
Could he potentially be handed a revenge match against Rob Cross in the final today? Or his new stablemate Gary Anderson? White recently joined the same management group that looks after Anderson and the likes of Michael Smith, Chris Dobie, Adam Hunt.
$100.
And from this position, it's all about game management. Robert Thornton needs this.
140.
Another treble would have got him into a good position to try and break Ian White's throw. As it is, he's going to be forced to take out a huge checkout.
$60.
We know he's got it in his locker, but has he got it right now?
93.
Finds a treble last start, just planting a seed of doubt perhaps in Ian White's mind. He's only going to get one dart at double, and he's only got about half the bed to aim at here. But he's found the top corner.
Fifth leg to 8. Sixth leg is Ian to throw.
And Robert Thornton is finding it hard work. That's a white towel, not a white flag. He's not going to surrender just yet.
$45.
It is incredibly hot here in Wigan today. Can't underestimate the effect that the heat has. Good practice, though, for the players ahead of some of the big major TV tournaments coming up.
66.
Always hot at the World Match Play in Blackpool. Robert Thornton, not a man with a brilliant record there,
85.
but he did end the hoodoo last year.
$140. $46.
Thornton may have to pull off the kind of comeback that Ian White produced in his quarter-final match, if he still has designs on this title. Now,
135.
good visit. Again, a little frustrating because he could have been down to a two-darter. Ian White composing himself. He wants to land another huge blow. 150 the target. Not going to go this time. You feel that the 114 might well have to go.
134.
And it might well go.
74.
But the last dart was high. And Ian White looking to punish. Double 4. Same target. Reprieve for Robert.
12. Game shot.
And the
on
air
Stokes
charades.
Robert.
Doesn't need a second invitation.
Stokes Robert to throw.
And just when it looked like Ian White was going to cruise into the final, Robert Thornton's been handed a life jacket and might get back on board. Great first start for White. Unable to follow with a second.
100.
May have been wise to adjust. With the third, this is better from Thornton.
140. $60. $57.
Two men with excellent darting pedigree. Mentioned those Pro Tour wins for Ian White and PDC majors for Robert Thornton. Also a
134.
former world master back in 2007, 10 years ago. We know he's got the experience and the talent
98.
to dig himself out of the hole that he found himself in this match. But Ian White could be about to apply some pressure on the 106.
121.
Double 16. And there it is, 106 out for Robert Thornton.
8th leg. It's Ian to throw.
So White has just been stopped in his tracks by the former World Grand Prix,
123.
UK Open and World Masters champion. And now can he start racing himself?
140. $137. $180.
Can confirm that the final will take place between Gary Anderson and the winner of this match. Anderson has just taken victory against Rob Cross to book his place in the decider for the second consecutive day. Brilliant run once again for Rob Cross, who has just
80.
been in an immense form of late, reaching at least the quarterfinals in his last 5 tournaments, and he's always lost to the tournament winner in each event that he hasn't gone on to win himself. So that bodes well for Gary Anderson. Will it be an all-Scotland final? Because Robert Thornton has the chance to break, needs to find the treble 19, couldn't. So crucial moments right now. Ian White wants 102 to move within 1. If he misses, he hands Thornton the chance to level up. And he's got a double. And he's pinned that double. And you could hear what it meant
Ian.
to the usually quiet and calm Ian White, letting out a roar.
It's Robert to throw.
Does he think it's job done?
$140.
But he's going to try and get the job done here.
140.
Matches the 140. Flung in by his opponent. Robert needs to win 3 legs on the spin.
91.
Anderson defeated Rob Cross 6-4 in the other semi-final.
57.
And it's looking likely that Ian White will take on Gary Anderson in an England
60.
v Scotland clash. Still got a little bit of work to do against another Scotsman first. But he's going about that job in decent fashion. Gets himself down to a finish. Oh, and that last treble could have just given Thornton a slight advantage, but White will have the chance. 164, looking at the 19s. Another one would leave the bullseye. Thornton's heart must have been sinking as he saw Ian White take aim, looking for that second treble 19.
92.
But now it really is do or die for Robert Thornton. Treble 18. Oh, he went for the bull, and it's a silly shot.
44.
Smallest target on the board. He does like double top, but surely you've got to give yourself the best chance at this point in the match. And he is made to pay by Ian White, who moves through to the final for the second time in 3 Players' Championship events. He lost last time 6-5 to Rob Cross. He's going to play the man who lost yesterday's final, Gary Anderson, and you can join us for that in around 10 minutes' time.